Hey everyone, welcome back to Dorm Room Dramas. I'm your host Amber, and I'm here with my friends Mock and Stella.
Hi guys, I borrowed some ice cream from the convenience store. We definitely need some sugar today because this topic is going to be very deep and relatable.
Oh, absolutely. Today we are talking about something that comes after the fireworks, the real deal.
Exactly. In our last episodes, we talk about the flirting and the some stage and confessions. But what happens after you've been together for like 1 year, 2 years, or like even longer? Today we're talking about the long-term relationships.
Oh, long-term relationships? It sounds so beautiful, but honestly, it's so much harder than just falling in love. It takes a lot of work.
It really does. The honeymoon phase ends, the butterflies disappear, and suddenly you see all their flaws. That's when the real relationship starts.
Exactly. It's terrifying, but like beautiful. Don't worry, listeners. Today we're breaking down how to survive the boring phases, how to keep the spark alive, and even some funny campus stories about long-term couples. Let's dive in. Okay, let's start with the timing. People say there are dangerous timelines in long-term relationships, like the 100-day mark, the 1 year mark, or like 3 year mark. Stella, you have a pretty realistic story about this, right?
Oh, yes. My cousin has been with her boyfriend for 4 years. They are the definition of a long-term couple on our campus. But around their 2 year anniversary, they hit a massive war.
A war? Like a huge fight?
No, that's the scary part. It wasn't a fight. It was just total boredom. They knew everything about each other. They didn't even ask, "How was your day?" anymore because they already knew.
The comfortable phase turned into the boring phase.
Exactly. One day, they were at, they were at a cafe and they both just stared at their phones for 2 hours without saying a single word. My cousin told me she suddenly felt terrified. She thought, do I still love him or am I just used to him?
2 hours? Oh no. There's the classic long-term dilemma. How did they survive it?
They decided to change their timing and routine. They stopped meeting every single day on campus. Instead, they focused on their own hobbies during the week and only met on weekends. And when they made a rule no phones during dinner.
Wow, that's a small change, but it makes a big difference.
It really did, because they had space. They actually had things to talk about again. So, listeners, here is the lesson. Being comfortable is great, but don't let it become boring. Give each other some space to breathe.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it is good.
Okay, so space and routine are important, but what about the daily effort? Mog, I know you have a funny but touching story about the long-term couple you know.
Yes, this is about my older brother and his girlfriend. They've been dating for 5 years, since they were freshmen. Everyone asks them, how do you guys never fight?
Oh my god, 5 years? That's like a marriage in college years. What's their secret method?
My brother told me it's all about the small things. He said when you're in a long term relationship, big surprise events like expensive hotel dinners don't matter as much. It's about everyday habits.
Like what? Give us some examples.
For example, my brother always cleans his girlfriend's glasses when they sit down at a restaurant. And his girlfriend always leaves a small piece of chocolate in his backpack before a hard exam.
Oh, that is so cute and sweet. It's like a sacred language between them.
Yeah, right? But it wasn't always perfect. Last year, my brother forgot their anniversary because he was so busy with a team project. In a short term relationship, that could be a breakup fight.
Oh boy, how did they handle it?
Instead of screaming, his girlfriend just said, I know you're stressed, but I feel sad because I was looking forward to today. Because they had trust from 5 years of dating. My brother immediately apologized and they ordered pizza instead.
Wow, that is so mature. The method here is communication and trust, not drama.
Exactly. Long term love isn't about grand gestures, it's about how you handle the mistakes and how you appreciate the tiny details every day.
Okay, speaking of long-term couples, they get so comfortable and that sometimes their choice of dates location becomes a bit too weird. Mark, didn't you witness something hilarious on campus last week?
Oh my god, yes. I have to share this gossip. I didn't experience it, but I saw it at the student library during final exams.
Wait, a rivalry date? That's pretty normal for college couples.
No, listen. Normal couples study together, hold hands under the desk, right? But this couple, they were clearly a 3 year plus long term couple. They borrowed a whole setup. The guy borrowed a massage gun, and he was literally massaging the girl's shoulders in the middle of the quiet study room.
A message gun in the library? Wasn't it loud?
It was making this low buzzing sound, and the girl was wearing a full face sheet mask, a black charcoal sheet mask. She didn't care at all that people were walking past her. They were basically in their own living room.
No way! A sheet mask and a massage gun? That is peak long-term relationship energy.
Right? And my friend told me she saw another long-term couple at the campus lake park. They weren't working, they weren't walking, were looking at the view. They borrowed nail clippers, and the girl was sitting on a bench, casually clipping the guy's fingernails.
No way, nail clipping in the public? That's definitely crossing the line into old marriage couple territory.
Yeah, exactly. It was so funny. They were completely in their own world. It shows how comfortable you can get. But please, listeners, keep some things private.
Wow, from library message to clipping nails, long-term love is truly beautiful and hilarious. Thanks for the story, girls. Now let's wrap this up for our listeners. Here is the Dorm Room Drama's official guide to long-term relationships. Rule number one, the independence rule.
Yes, like
Yeah,
my cousin's story, don't lose yourself in the relationship. Have your own hobbies, your own friends, and your own space. It actually makes your time together much sweeter.
I agree.
Good. Rule number two, small efforts over big events.
Exactly. Don't wait for anniversaries to be nice. Clean their glasses, leave a sweet note, or buy their favorite snack. Those tiny things build a wall of trust that can survive any crisis.
Yeah, it's kind of etiquette.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cool. Rule number three, keep a little bit of tension.
Please, 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 for everyone's sake, save the sheet mask and the nail clippers for the dorm room. Being comfortable is amazing, but keeping a tiny bit of romantic tension helps keep the spark alive.
Good. And finally, rule number four, fight the problem, not the person.
yes. When you have a disagreement, remember that you two are a team against the problem. Don't try to win the fight. Listen, understand, and move on together.
Beautifully said, girls. Long term relationships aren't easy, but they are incredibly rewarding. Don't be afraid of the boring phases. It is just means you are entering a deeper level of love.
Yeah, that's actually the key point.
Yeah. We are rooting for your long term romance, everyone.
Yeah,
That's all.
everyone.
That's all for today's episode of Dorm Room Dramas. Leave a comment on our YouTube and tell us what is your longest relationship record.
Yeah, come on, drop them below. Tell us all your secrets.
See you next week, guys. Stay dramatic, but stay happy. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.